Hey everyone, and welcome to Motorcar Channel. You know that feeling when you're trying to describe someone? They're getting better after being sick, but just saying recovering doesn't quite capture it. Well, today we're going to learn the perfect English word for that exact situation. So, have you ever seen this word before? Maybe? It's one of those words you might spot in a medical show or maybe even in an old book. It's a really good one to have in your vocabulary. All right, here it is. Convalescent. I know, it looks a little long, but let's say it together. Convalescent. See, not so bad. Let's do it one more time. Convalescent. And trust me, even though the word is long, what it means is super straightforward. Okay, so what on earth does a convalescent actually mean? Let's dive right into the definition. So in Indonesian, it's pretty clear it's someone who's in the process of recovering after being sick or having an operation. And this is a key point, you guys. It's not a metaphor or some kind of fancy figurative language. It's a very direct, literal term for a person who's healing up. So, when would you actually use this word? It sounds a little bit formal, right? But you can use it in both medical situations and just everyday life. Imagine your friend just got out of the hospital. They're not super sick anymore, but they're definitely not 100% ready to go jogging or head back to the office. That person is a convalescent. They're in that in-between stage of healing. Okay, enough with the theory. Let's see this word in action. How does it actually work in a real sentence? All right, here's our first example in Indonesian. It paints a really common picture, right? Someone needing a lot of rest after surgery. Now let's see how that looks in English. So in English, we'd say, after the surgery, he is still a convalescent and needs plenty of rest. Now let's put these two sentences side by side because there's a really important grammar point I want you to see. Okay, check this out. The most important thing to notice here is that convalescent is a noun. It's not describing an action. It's describing what the person is. It's just like saying he is a doctor or she is a student. It's their role or state at that moment. All right, let's do one more. This next one is great because it shows us what to do when we're talking about a group of people who are recovering. So in the Indonesian sentence, you see that word para, which is our clue that it's plural, more than one person. So how do we make convalescent plural in English? Let's find out. And here it is. The hospital has a special ward for convalescents so they can recover comfortably. Did you hear that? Convalescents. There's an S right on the end. Putting them next to each other makes it super clear. Para-convalescence becomes convalescence. It's that simple. You just tack an S on the end. It's the same rule as one car, many cars. So you've got one convalescent or a whole room full of convalescents. Okay, let's wrap this up. We're going to do a super quick review of the main points so you can walk away from this feeling totally confident using this word. All right, here are the key takeaways. First, a convalescent is simply someone who's recovering. Second, you'll use it when talking about someone getting better after an illness or surgery. And third, the grammar is easy. One person is a convalescent, and more than one are convalescents. That's it. And just like that, you've added a fantastic new word to your English vocabulary. So now, I have a question for you. What other English words do you find kind of tricky or confusing? Let us know down in the comments because we might just make your word the topic of our next explainer. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today on Modicare channel. I really hope this helped you out. Keep up the great work with your learning, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.